Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt that weight on your chest? That constant buzz of worry in the back of your mind? You know, when your thoughts are racing 1,000,000 miles a minute and you just can't seem to find the off switch? Maybe it's about a big decision, a problem at work, something going on with your family, or just the uncertainty of what tomorrow holds. It feels like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it's exhausting, isn't it? We all know that feeling. It's that gnawing anxiety that can steal our joy and our peace. Well, today I want to share something that has been a complete game changer for me in those moments. Powerful promise found in the Bible that offers a real, tangible solution. We're diving into a couple of verses from the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verses 6 and 7. And trust me, these aren't just old words on a page. They are a practical, life-altering guide for navigating the anxieties of modern life. Paul, the author, writes, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Let's break that down together, because there is so much incredible wisdom packed into these two sentences. First, it starts with a clear command. Do not be anxious about anything. Now, that might sound impossible, right? Don't be anxious. Paul, have you seen my to-do list? You know what's happening in the world? It can feel like being told not to get wet while standing in the rain. But this isn't a command to simply suppress our feelings or pretend our problems don't exist. It's an invitation to a different way of handling them. It's the starting point, acknowledging that God doesn't want us to live in a state of constant worry. He knows it's not good for us. So, if we're not supposed to be anxious, what are we supposed to do instead? The verse gives us the answer immediately. It says, but in every situation, not just in the big life or death situation, not just when we feel spiritual, every situation. The small annoyances, the traffic jam, the argument you had, the bill you're worried about, the big presentation, everything. Nothing is too small or too insignificant for God. This is so freeing. We do and have to filter our concerns or decide if something is important enough to bring to God. If it matters to you, it matters to Him. He invites us to include Him in every single part of our lives. So how do we do that? The next part tells us exactly how. By prayer and petition with thanksgiving. Present your requests to God. This is the practical how-to. It's a 3-part action plan. Let's look at each piece. First, prayer. This is simply talking to God. It's our ongoing conversation with Him, building that relationship. It's not about using fancy words. It's about being real and honest, saying, God, I'm here and I need to talk. It's opening that line of communication. Then there's petition. This is where we get specific. A petition is a formal request. This means we can be direct and detailed about what we need. Don't be vague. Tell God exactly what's on your heart. God, I am worried about this medical test. I'm asking for a good result. God, this relationship is struggling, and I need wisdom on how to mend it. God, I'm struggling with my finances, and I need you to provide. Present your specific requests. He's not a distant deity. He's a personal Father who wants to hear the details of your life. And this next part is crucial, perhaps the most transformative part of the whole process. With thanksgiving, this can seem counterintuitive. Why would I be thankful when I'm feeling anxious and worried? But gratitude shifts our perspective. When we start thanking God, we remember His faithfulness. We recall all the times He has come through for us in the past. We thank Him for who He is, good, sovereign, and loving. Gratitude reminds us that even in the middle of our current problem, there is so much to be thankful for. It lifts our eyes from the storm at our feet to the one who commands the storm. It's an act of faith that says, God, I don't see the solution yet, but I trust you, and I thank you in advance for what you are going to do. So, we have the complete formula. In every situation, we talk to God, we make our specific requests known, and we do it all with a heart of gratitude. And what happens when we do this? What's the result? The verse promises something incredible, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Let's unpack that promise. It's the peace of God. This isn't the world's version of peace, which is usually just the absence of conflict. The world's peace is fragile, depends on our circumstances being perfect. But God's peace is different. It's a deep, settled calm in your soul that isn't dependent on your problems disappearing. In fact, this peace transcends all understanding. That means it doesn't make logical sense. You might still have the problem. The uncertainty might still be there, but you have peace anyway. Your friends might look at you and say, "How are you so calm right now?" And the honest answer is, "I don't know." It's a peace that doesn't come from me. It's from God. And what does this peace do? It will guard your hearts and your minds. Think of a soldier, a guard standing watch over a fortress. That's what God's peace does for you. It stands guard over your heart, which is the seat of your emotions, and your mind, the source of your thoughts. When anxious, fearful, or spiraling thoughts try to attack, this peace acts as a shield, protecting you. It keeps your emotions from running wild and your thoughts from being consumed by worry. It anchors you. The world can be chaotic. Your circumstances might be turbulent. But your inner world, your heart, and your mind can be secure, guarded by the very peace of God Himself. And it all happens in Christ Jesus. That's the key. This peace isn't something we can muster up on our own. It's a gift that we have access to because of our relationship with Jesus. He is the source of our peace. By trusting in Him, by bringing our lives under His care, we are positioned to receive this supernatural guard. So, this isn't just a self-help technique. It's an act of surrender and trust in a person, Jesus. It's about exchanging our anxiety for His peace. So, I want to encourage you today. Whatever you are facing, whatever is causing you anxiety, try this. Don't just let the worries swirl around. Take a moment, stop, and talk to God. Tell Him exactly what's going on, and start thanking Him. Thank Him for your breath, for His love, for past victories, for His promises. Hand over your requests to Him, and then watch. Watch as His peace, a peace that makes no sense, begins to stand guard over your heart and mind. It's a promise, and God is always faithful to His promises. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this was an encouragement to you. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I would love to hear in the comments how you deal with anxiety or if this passage has ever helped you. Let's encourage one another. Until next time, take care and God bless you.